And here we are in Farm Together. So I've been looking through the Steam library, you know, trolling through all that crap. All those asset flips and all those other things that get in your way when you're trying to find decent games. And there really hasn't been an awful lot. I mean, you've got Metal Gear Survive, but don't know about that one. It's not getting a lot of rave reviews. It's a bit, I don't know, I had a look at it today and it doesn't seem to appeal that much. The multiplayer for a bit, maybe. For a bit. Anyway, it was either this one or The Hunt. So I went with The Hunt. No, I went with this one. I actually thought about doing The Hunt. Problem with The Hunt one is that it costs a lot more. It costs over double more than this, obviously. I mean, The Hunt looks like a really, really nice game. The problem I'm thinking with it, I think longevity is going to be its problem. And also, I think it's more of a game you want to basically team up with somebody. I mean, it has the solo mission thing, like the multiplayer, but in solo. But to be honest, I think after a few times of playing it, it's gonna, like I say, lose its. It won't have longevity in it. Although I still might get it yet. I'm undecided. Anyway, while I was deciding on that, I thought I'll just pick this up. I saw this a few weeks back actually that it was coming. This is actually in early access, and I've just literally done a little bit of the tutorial. This is my farm. It's not much of a farm, as you can see, because I've only just started. And you'll see here that we've planted the crops. You basically prepare the ground like so, like this, and like this. In fact, we'll just nip through all these ones we're going to do here. You'll see I've planted lettuces because that's kind of all I can plant at the moment. Well, I say that actually, I can plant carrots, but you've got to do things in the season. Let me have a look. See, right now I've got lettuce. I can do those, but not until 20 minutes or something. Time in this is a bit of a weird one. I'll explain it in a minute. And we've got trees. So we've got apples. There are apple trees around. There's lemon trees as well, but I obviously can't harvest them yet because I'm not leveled up enough. You got animals. Can't do those yet. You got fish. Can't do those yet. Can do a well, but I don't want to spend that. I've already got a well, and it basically gives you a few coins every couple of minutes. That I'm going to get because... Do I want to get it now? No. Let me keep looking at this. I am going to get the access to market. And I think you can sell... I think you can get those diamond things, which I'm going to need for something. I can't remember. For that. And for other things. But as you can see here, there's all sort of different things that will pop up. Signposts and things for your farm and wind things. And then you've got fences. That's what you need them for as well. And you can put roads down as well. So there's a little bit to it. It's not a big download at the moment. It's, in fact, you get it down in a few seconds or a few minutes. Even if your internet's very slow, you would get this game pretty damn quick. It costs, I think it's £11, around £11, which is probably, I don't know what that is in dollars, $15 or something. It's not expensive. And it looks alright. I mean, it's no Hunt, put it that way. Graphics wise, but then again, it's not all about graphics sometimes. Oh, it's raining. This is the first time this has happened. So what happens here? I've still got to water if it's raining? That's not right. They should give me a bonus for that when it rains. Like they should say, they should skip the time. Because what you'll see is if you look down the bottom left, you'll see the time says 53 seconds till ready. This is how long it takes. And if you water it, it kind of halves it. I say it halves it when you got like a these are almost done. There's no point in watering them. Yeah, when they're say it says 4 minutes, it'll be basically 2 minutes, or if it's 6 minutes, it'll knock another 2 minutes off. Now what we do is we can harvest some of this because it does a whole lot like that. It's going to be great because it's giving me money. You'll notice in the top right there, it's giving me a lot for some lettuce. It's really expensive lettuce. It's highest quality, you know. Premium stuff here. So anyway, this, as far as I know, this farm is open to anybody to come into. At the moment, I've turned off so people can't like farm or harvest, just to avoid any griefing at the moment. But I'll probably turn it back on again. Just while I'm making the videos, I'm just gonna leave it switched off. Although people can still come in here and have a wander around. As far as I know, they can. I mean, it was called Farm Together after all. So we got those up, and we got a bit of money, and we can do the apples as well by the looks of it. Yep. Some of those. You'll see over there, there's obviously other farms, or maybe this is other players, I don't know. I mean, there's a lot going on that one over there. It's got windmills, got trees, got, looks like grapevines maybe. We got some grapes, just a few. And there's something going on with this one. They've even built a little road around it. And we need to, quite everything's coming at once. I mean, the game's a solid 60 frames. No glitches in this game. Oops. That's what I want. Oh, I am actually getting lemons. I didn't think I'd collect lemons. These trees were already here when I got here, actually. I didn't actually put these here. The lettuces I did. Get this money. The only thing I can see is it doing this. There we go, lettuce has gone up. I suppose you'll stop doing this after a while. What you'll find is if you come over here to these grapes, if you look at the time, 4 hours. It was 5 hours before. Now it's 4 hours. Well, just low for 4 hours. So I assume the better crops you get. I mean, what are they going to give us? Does it tell us what they give us? No. I'm sure it will do. Yeah, I think the better crops you get, obviously going to take a lot more time. So, like, I'm doing lettuce, which is really quick. That's why everything's coming up. It says harvest. Trees take... How long do trees take? 13 minutes. But you, like, with these, you water them, and they'll speed up. With these, you don't water them. So they are literally 15 minutes. Just got to do this because I've got to keep getting the stuff so I can get... Ooh, we can plant carrots. Maybe I should plant some of those. Might just do that because they're seasonal, and if we don't get them in, we'll be back to just doing lettuces. I think the carrots take a bit longer as well. So I'm not sure if they give you more money. They probably do. I mean, at the moment, for an early access, it looks alright. Compared to some early accesses you get that are just completely broken pieces of garbage, this is alright. This is definitely playable, even for early access. I reckon this could turn into a really fun little game. Obviously they can... You know, if this is just the early access and they're going to expand on it, they could have so much stuff in this. If you like this sort of thing. Obviously, if you like going around shooting aliens and zombies, this isn't going to be your thing. Although, who knows? You could add zombies. Why not? I'm behind the walls over there. Well, it could be an apocalypse garden. Something for the future, maybe. You see, you get a lot of games, and I mean, they've got this most amazing graphics to go on. But I mean, seriously, I mean, these graphics look perfectly fine. They're not cutting edge, you know, realism kind of graphics. They're obviously cartoony kind of style. But most of the time, it's not about the graphics. It's about the gameplay. I mean, okay, this can be a bit boring. Well, at the moment, it's going to be a bit boring because obviously we can't do a lot. We better hope and get those carrots in. yeah, obviously we can't do a lot. I mean, once we expand, we've got fish farms and we got animals. That'll be cool when we get animals. You have to put up fences and all that kind of stuff for your animals. Game could get quite interesting. As far as this can get interesting. So I'm not going to bother watering them because, well, I'll show you, because if you look at the timer at the bottom, it says 18 minutes. So obviously this takes a lot longer. If you water it, now it's 14. So it does reduce the time quite a bit. So it's when you see the timers on, and apart from trees at the moment, it's not as bad as it seems. If you think, oh my god, it's going to take 20 minutes to get those carrots, and you're only going to get so much for them. That's why I've done quite a biggish area. I mean, I could do this whole area, but I say we've only just come out the tutorial. Right, let's just get this turned over. Then we'll have a look at, just see what it says about. I was just going to water it, is it? Okay. Right, so you can see at the bottom there it's got how much it is to buy. So this is obviously double what a carrot is, or over double. It's got seasons that you can plant in. Seasons change every 17 minutes apparently. What you get for the harvest, so we're going to get double for carrots. Harvest each 20 minutes it takes, whereas lettuce takes 10. But obviously you can cut that right down to literally a couple of minutes. And resource, I'm not understanding that fully yet. That doesn't, I can go, ooh, I can plant a tree. I'm not going to though. Oh, we were going to put that thing up, weren't we, as well? Let me just get these carrots in. Got to get the carrots done. And we're out of season. It's just they give me double, so I want double. Last two. There we go. Right. Like I say, you don't have to water things. I mean, it only speeds up the timer. Look at that. Now, we were going to plant something. We were going to. We were going to look at, what was it now? This thing, a market, eh? Where's the best place to put this then? Really want it out of the way, by the road I suppose. Because there's a bus stop there, you see, so best place to have it is near the bus stop, I would assume. Maybe here? A good place? There we go. So all our money's gone now, pretty much. And oh, I don't know quite what we did, but it gave us 5 of those things. Building not ready. Oh, you can go to it every minute by the looks of it. Interesting. Then that gives us those diamond things. What's the time on that? 14 minutes. And we could expand a little bit here. We can chop this up. I mean, the sooner you do all this, the quicker we'll progress. So anyway, what I'm going to do with this one is, this was just a look at it. Like I say, this is the beginnings. And get a general idea of what was going on with this game and if it was any good. Well, looks perfectly fine. Like I say, it's not an expensive game. And it runs perfectly fine, and it is never dipped below 60 frames. It's obviously going to be running a hell of a lot more than that. It's just I've got it locked at 60 frames because I want smooth play for the recording and stuff. So I keep a lock on around 60. Let me have one more look. Also, if you go to here, you can see what you've got in your inventory. We've got nothing because we've already sold it all. That's why when the market went. And you've got quests as well. So like we need to farm 40 apple trees. So far we've done 15. Then you get a reward. You get these. I forgot what that is. Does it say up there? Don't know. I haven't got any, but it's those pink things at the top. But they're obviously used for something which we will find out later on. And you go up levels, that kind of thing. You level up. So. But anyway, we'll come back with a little bit more of this once I've progressed further into the game. So, like I said, this is a general look at it to start with, and once I've got further into it, we'll have a look at it again.